Hello, welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to listen to conversations about school activities. This video is divided into two parts where the characters will plan for two upcoming school events and ask for help from a parent about school activities. There will be a listening comprehension quiz at the end of each scene. So listen carefully and see if you get all of the questions right. Also, be sure to stay with us until the end of the video. We'll point out important words from the conversations, everyday slang, and the most common way to say things in English. Watch for these words and phrases in the subtitles. You'll find their meanings in the vocabulary section in the last part of the video. Are you excited? This should be fun. First, let's listen to a conversation between Emery and Ryan as they plan for two upcoming school events. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's dive in.
All right, Ryan, let's get this ball rolling. We've got the school fair and the charity drive to sort out. Which one should we tackle first?
Let's start with the school fair. It's right around the corner, and we need to make sure everything's in place. Did you hear back from the vendors?
Yes, most of them are confirmed. The only hiccup is the food truck. They're asking for a bit more space than we planned for. I think we can make it work, but we might need to shuffle some things around.
We could move the game booths closer together to free up some space. It might make that area a bit crowded, though. What do you think?
That could work. The crowd might actually make the area feel more lively, which could draw more people in. We don't want it to be a ghost town.
True. A bustling fair is what we're aiming for. Speaking of which, how's the promotion going? We need to spread the word like wildfire if we want a good turnout.
I'm on it. I've already started working on posters and social media posts. We're also thinking of doing a little teaser video to get everyone hyped.
Nice. That should definitely grab their attention. What about volunteers? Do we have enough hands on deck?
We're still a bit short, actually. I've got some people signed up, but we could use a few more, especially for setup and cleanup.
I'll talk to the student council and see if they can rally some troops. Maybe we can offer some extra credit or community service hours as an incentive.
Good idea. That should do the trick. All right. I think we've covered most of the fair details. Let's shift gears to the charity drive. How's the planning going on your end?
It's coming together. We've secured a few sponsors and the donation boxes will be set up in the main hall by the end of the week. I was thinking we could add a little twist to it. Maybe a competition between classes to see who can donate the most.
I love that. A bit of friendly competition never hurt anyone. It'll definitely motivate people to chip in more.
Exactly. And I was also thinking of organizing a small event to kick it off. Something like a bake sale or a talent show. It'll draw attention to the cause and get everyone involved right from the start.
That's a great idea. We could even combine it with the fair somehow, making it a whole school spirit week. What do you think?
Now you're talking. We could have different themes for each day leading up to the fair, with the charity drive running throughout the week.
I can already picture it. Spirit Week, a big fair, and a successful charity drive. It'll be a blast. Let's just make sure we keep our ducks in a row so nothing slips through the cracks.
No worries, we've got this. I'll handle the logistics for the Spirit Week and you keep working on the promotions. We'll meet in the middle and tie it all together.
Sounds like a plan. We make a pretty good team, don't we?
Absolutely. Let's keep the momentum going and knock this out of the park. I'm sure it'll be an event to remember.
All right then. Let's get to work and make this the best school fair and charity drive our school's ever seen.
Let's do it. I'll catch up with you later this week to go over the details.
See you later, Ryan. Let's make this happen.
Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Emery and Ryan. What is the first event Emery and Ryan need to organize? The first event they need to organize is the school fair. How will they handle the extra space needed for the food truck? They will move the game booths closer together to free up space. What is Ryan's idea to encourage more donations for the charity drive? Ryan suggests a competition between classes to see who can donate the most. So, did you get all the questions correct? Let us know in the comment section. Now, let's listen to a conversation between Madeline and her dad as she asks for help from her dad about her school activity. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's begin.
Dad, do you have a minute?
I need some help with my school activities.
Of course, sweetheart. What's on your mind?
Well, I have this big project due next week and I'm kind of stuck. We have to make a presentation about different energy sources, and I'm just not sure how to organize all the information.
Ah, energy sources. That sounds interesting. What have you got so far?
I've done the research on solar, wind, and nuclear energy, but it's just a mixed bag of facts right now. I need to put it all together in a way that makes sense and keeps everyone engaged. I've also got some statistics and charts, but I'm not sure how to weave them into the presentation.
Got it. First things first, let's break it down into smaller parts. What's the main message you want to get across?
I think I want to show how each energy source has its pros and cons, and maybe suggest which one could be the most promising for the future. I want to make sure my audience can follow along and understand why it's important.
That's a great angle. How about starting with an introduction that gives a quick overview of why energy sources are important? Then you can dive into each one, solar, wind, and nuclear, highlighting the benefits and drawbacks of each. You might want to use some visuals to help illustrate your points.
That makes sense. But how do I make it interesting? I don't want to bore people to death with just facts and figures. I want them to stay engaged throughout.
You're absolutely right. A good presentation isn't just about sharing information. It's about telling a story. Why not start with a question to get everyone thinking? Something like, imagine a world where your phone battery never runs out. What energy source could make that possible?
Ooh, I like that. It's a hook that grabs attention, and then I can lead into how solar energy is always available, but only when the sun's out, which is a bit of a catch. I could follow that up with a quick demonstration or a short video clip showing solar panels in action.
Exactly. You're on the right track. And for each energy source, you could add a real-life example or a fun fact to keep it lively. Like, did you know that some places have wind farms that can power thousands of homes? You could even include a brief anecdote or two to make it more relatable.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I could definitely use that in the wind energy section. Maybe I can also include some quotes from experts or a brief interview clip if I can find one.
Perfect. And as you wrap it up, maybe you can ask another question to leave them thinking. Something like, what energy source do you think will power our future? It's a nice way to get the audience involved and make them ponder the possibilities.
That's awesome, Dad. I feel like I have a clear plan now. I just need to put it all together and practice it. I think with these additions, it'll be much more engaging.
You've got this, Maddie. Remember, it's not just about the facts, but how you paint the picture. Make sure to practice your delivery as well. If you need any more help, I'm right here.
Thanks, Dad. You always know how to make things easier to understand. I really appreciate the extra suggestions.
Anytime, sweetheart. I'm proud of how hard you're working on this. Just keep at it, and you'll knock it out of the park. I'm looking forward to seeing your final presentation.
Thanks. I'm going to get started right away. Maybe you can listen to me practice once I have it all done? Your feedback would be really helpful.
I'd love to. Just let me know when you're ready. We'll make sure you're ready to shine. And remember, you're going to do great.
Deal. I'll see you in a bit.
Before we review the key vocabulary from these conversations, here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Madeline and her dad. What is Madeline's school project about? Madeline's school project is about different energy sources. How does Dad suggest starting the presentation? Dad suggests starting with an introduction about why energy sources are important. What should Madeline include to make her presentation more engaging? Madeline should include a question to grab attention, real-life examples, and possibly a short video clip. So, how many questions did you get right? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's review the vocabulary from these conversations. First, we'll review some of the natural-sounding everyday phrases used by native English speakers. Watch the video again after you study the vocabulary words to learn them even better, and subscribe to see our other videos. Get this ball rolling. Start an activity or project. Rally some troops. Gather people to help with a task. Spread the word like wildfire. Share information quickly so that many people know about it. Break it down. Divide something into smaller, more manageable parts. On the right track. Heading in the correct direction or making good progress. Now let's review other key vocabulary. Hiccup, a small problem or obstacle. Promotion, the process of making something known to people, often through advertising. Incentive, a reward or motivation to encourage people to do something. Drawbacks, disadvantages or problems. Anecdote, a short, interesting story about a real event or person. Were the conversations relatable? Try using these conversations with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.